Brian Conrad, let's talk about a specific program. You top line several different things that are going on over there. Give us an example of a specific program that you'd like to highlight for the listening audience.
Sure. So actually, we have two that are in front of us right now. We have the transition to NIST 853 Rev 5. That's an ongoing effort, and we get questions in the PMO about that, weekly from our stakeholder environment. Where are we on that? How are we making progress? We're progressing along. As I mentioned, we're using that threat-based approach to look at the additional controls on top of the NIST provided baselines to see, where the value is for, the protect, detect, and defend with regards to additional controls that are built onto the baseline. We're really excited about that. We're really excited about the automation efforts too. There is a lot of interest in our stakeholder community. We have our cloud partners lining up to, participate in pilot programs regarding OSCAL. We look at it as a true value add to the program, not just to the professionals inside the PMO who are doing manual processes, but to our stakeholders as well. One of the big things that we're excited about it is the automatic validation. One of the things that we see from cloud service providers is packages that are missing some things, and those are going through a manual review. If we can get an automated check on that before they come into the PMO, we can work on increasing the velocity of our authorization actions, and that's a win for the government and our cloud service providers.
Absolutely. I'm sure every product company would love to shrink that time down, and certainly all the agencies would love to get those products on board sooner rather than later. The Rev 5, what does that get for the community? If you could just, in layman's terms, once you've completed that, what's the capability that's available then?
So we're looking at the control catalog that NIST provided with NIST 853 and comparing it to the Rev 4 version. There are additional families of controls that NIST have added. So there'll be additional aspects such as privacy and supply chain risk management that are included in that. We're basically mirroring or copying the process that we use to go from Rev 3 to Rev 4. When we go from Rev 4 to Rev 5, we're involved with the Joint Authorization Board. So the CIOs of GSA, DHS, and DoD will have a look at the proposed baselines. And also, before we publish it, it's going to go out for public comment, because again, we're interested in getting the feedback of our stakeholder community. Our stakeholders are an important part of our ecosystem, and having their feedback on what's happening with the FedRAMP baselines is incredibly important. Also, the transition timeline we're working on, we understand that that's not an easy lift for cloud service providers to go from a Rev 4 to a Rev 5 baseline. So we're taking that into account too when we start our planning, or in our planning.